Diego Garcia, and today I will explain my collage, my Black History Month collage. In this collage, I chose 10 different personalities that all have impacted me in a way, which is like Barack Obama. Barack Obama, I saw him be president because he was my president. I grew up watching him be president. He was the first black president of the United States in history. So seeing him being taught at school, I was taught at school about the Black History Month and how black people were segregated against and discriminated against. So seeing a black person be president, my president was impactful in a way. MLK, Rosa Parks, both of them fought for, showed encouragement and fought for the black people's rights. And because of them, black people can now go to the same schools, bathrooms, have the same rights, equal pay as a white person. Jackie Robinson, Muhammad Ali, both of them great black sports icons. They both showed that a black person could do the same as a white person, and Muhammad Ali showed that by beating up white people and becoming a world champion. Jackie Robinson showed that because he was the first ever black person to be in the professional baseball league. So while he was being segregated against and discriminated against, he showed encouragement by still being in the league and showing that black people could be in the same professional level in sports as white people. Frederick Douglass, he escaped slavery in Maryland, which is obviously the worst type of thing you could ever do. Dangerous. That shows encouragement. And then after escaping slavery, he still became a pro activist against slavery by he was very educated, and being educated and black at the time was very difficult. So having the knowledge of learning how to write and being a pro activist against slavery at the time was an incredible thing to do, and it showed great encouragement because those were one of the biggest racist times of the United States. In the bottom, you could see the first person to go to space, which is Stuart Bluford. Is incredible because nobody had ever been to space at the time where a lot of white people were going to space and people were going to the moon, and seeing him in space for the first time was incredible because it also showed like Jackie Robinson and Muhammad Ali that black people could do the same as white people. An inventor here, the right of the first person to go to the moon, the first black person, is Garrett Morgan. Garrett Morgan was an inventor. He created the traffic lights and gas masks, which is incredible because him not having the same resources as a black person, I mean as a white person, he still showed that white people and black people are equal, that they can make the same things, and that they could make things that we now use today. Marshall and Kamala Harris, both in the government, both great people that show that, again, black people can do the same as white people. Okay, am I right? I learned in this Black History Month that it is tough, obviously, being black and having to deal with all this racism. And just because we have different colors of skins, it doesn't mean that we should hate on each other and we should, you know, take people's rights just because they're different. I learned that people, when they are segregated against and discriminated against, they can show encouragement, they can show knowledge, and they can show progress. When nobody thought that black people would ever have the same rights as white people, they did it after 250 years, showing great knowledge and, as I said, encouragement. They have done many great strides, and unfortunately, we still live in racist times. As of a month, no, I mean, 7 months ago, a black person was killed just because he was black. We still live in racist times, but seeing how black people went from slavery to where they are now is incredible, and that's where I'm impacted. I believe that we black people still aren't treated the same as white people. They may have the same rights, but they're still treated differently, and that we still need to we need to fix that. We need to erase racism. And well, thank you very much for watching my explanation. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah.